with a non-violent, non-cooperation, and as you've heard 100 times before, if they come for you, thank you, sir, please arrest me, I forgive you, I forgive you, I forgive you, I forgive you. And that's not for their benefit, that's for yours. Because you're maintaining control. So remember, there are bad people in here. They are trying to divert the activities, they're trying to create chaos, they are going to try to take control, they're trying to divert the movement. So please, understand that this is an organic movement. If you think you can help, don't do what some people have done, which is walk up and say, I'm in charge, I know better. Just say, how can I help? Does that make sense? If you want to make this better, say, how can I help? If you step on the podium and reckon you want to run the show, tough, because this guy here is the one that built it. This guy here is the one that built it when nobody else was around. This guy here has broken his back to make sure it remains a people's movement. Now, a lot of people, very talented people, are coming along saying, we can do better. And I go, really, where were you 5 days ago when nobody was here? This guy is going to make sure it remains your movement, a people's movement, organic. Understand? There are people trying to grip it up. Last point, and then I'm going to go. The media and the politicians cannot be trusted. Please, you have no friends in that building up the hill. Not one. And if they send somebody down to speak to you, what they're trying to do is distract you. Anybody that works in that place on the hill should be in jail. It's pretty straightforward. The media. Now, who here worked out for themselves that this was bigger than just mandates and jabs? Of course you did, you're smart. Now, how much information out there that there's a bigger war here than just mandates and jabs? And the media hasn't been reporting that. So please, if any media people come to you and say, oh, trust me, I'll get your story out there. Like Chris Ullman. I heard yesterday somebody say Chris Ullman's a good bloke and he's going to help us out. Really? That piece of crap worked for the Australian Bolshevik Collective for 19 years. He was an ABC reporter, but they don't say that on his Wikipedia page. They say he's a Channel 9 reporter. And he's married to Gabe Brotman. Who's Gabe Brotman? Dude, know your enemy, folks. Stop meeting people and say, oh, I love you too. Fuck off. Gabe Brotman is a former ALP Member of Parliament, a member of Emily's List. And if you don't know who Emily's List is, it's the female-only faction of the Labor Party that their sole and highest priority is full-term abortion. That is killing a baby at the point of birth. Now, are these the people you want to be doing business with or be seen with? No! If it is, then fill your fucking boots. Go kill more babies, because this is more than just about injections. Right. This war is bigger than about... Because here's the thing. If right now they said, okay, folks, you've won, no more QR code, no more vaxxers, no more contact tracing, no more mandates, go home. No. That is not a victory. No. This war ends when we win, and we win when that building up the road is empty. Does that make sense? Anybody telling you that the victory here is to end the mandates is not working on your behalf, and I'm going to go now because they're all pissed off with me. The Constitution, I'll mention it. The Constitution must be adhered to. Absolutely, I've got no problem with that. Listen carefully, but that building up the road's got to be empty. Not by violence. No. Not by violence. We know that in peace. In absolute peace. But we win. That's the measure of effectiveness. Before you start a military operation, you describe what victory looks like. And one of the elements is that every politician in that building has left Canberra and they're gone for good. That's victory. The Parliament is dissolved. Okay. Watch your back, watch your kids, look out for each other. There are bad people here, there are bad people out there. That's the nature of war. Don't complain when somebody betrays you. There are bad people here pretending to be good. And this guy here, he pulled it all together when everybody else ran. So if you think things here can be done better, and they probably can, walk up and say, Dave, how can I help? You got it? How can we help? We're all united. Exactly right. Okay, I'm going to hand over. Last one. Aussie, Aussie, Aussie! Well done, people.